What's up, guys? It's Adrian from Southside Bullies. Man on Fire Ace. Y'all don't know. Afternoon walk. Today's topic. We're going to talk about pedigree. And when we're going to talk about the pedigree, we're talking about, is it, hold on, apologize if I got the sun in your eye. But what's the meaning behind the pedigree? What's the meaning behind the pedigree? What's it used for? Come on here. Pedigree is nothing but a trace of the genealogy. It tells you what the dog comes from, who the dog's off of. You can go back 3 or 4 generations, probably even further if they registered the dogs back that far. That's what it's for. So you have an idea of the blood that's being used, so you know that if you want to use this dog for breeding, what this dog's bringing, the possibilities that this dog's bringing to the table as far as breeding goes. That's the purpose of the pedigree. Alright, so now subscriber asked me, should we base our breedings off pedigree? I thought about it. I said, yeah, you can. But then I said, you don't have to neither. I'll give you a situation. An example is the dog that's in some of our pedigree. Her name is Coco. Coco was an outcross. Coco's breeding was an outcross breeding to be taken back to the Hurricane bloodline. So with that being said, Coco has Dax in her blood. So if you know what Dax look like, if you understand Dax and you know what Dax looks like, and you're like, Dax in the blood, Dax in some of the Hurricane dogs, yeah. But let's look at what Coco brought to the table. Coco was a dog that was athletic. She had a lot of movement. She had a lot of drive. She had a lot of game. That girl could move, and she was very, very, very athletic. Very athletic. Very, very, very athletic. So when you're looking at that, and you're looking at the pedigree, and you see Dax, guess what? Dax being in that pedigree don't have nothing to do with Coco being full of drive and having all that athleticism, being able to move like she could. Ty took Coco outcross. He took Coco to Hollywood. Off that breeding, they had 4 pups. Prince, El Jefe, Duke, and Baby. Guess what? Outcross breeding with Coco, all the dogs look like Hollywood. Nothing came out 14, 15 inches tall looking like Coco. So if they ain't come out looking like Coco, they damn sure ain't look like Dax. So what's in the pedigree then? What's all the Dax talk? You got people 5 times Dax, 10 times Dax, Dax. Hollywood, Coco, El Jefe, Prince, Duke, Baby, none of that stuff looked like Dax. Prince has had litters. He ain't produced nothing that looked like Dax. So for somebody to have a conversation and say, we got Dax in the blood, your dog don't look like Dax. Your dog, you couldn't look at your dog and say, yeah, that's off Dax. or that's Dax blood in there, or whatever. To have a brag like that, there's nothing to brag on. Your dog doesn't move like Dax. Your dog has the athleticism. Your dog has movement, and your dog has intelligence. Dog is very smart. Nothing like Dax. When Ty did the breedings, he didn't do the breeding saying, I'm gonna produce this, and then I'm gonna run around and scream Dax, because that's not what he did. He done got in the bushes and unsmelt something. Now it's in his nose, and he gotta trying to breathe it out. I had Bless out here earlier, and she did the same thing. I think it's them things right there, whatever that is. Anyway, yeah, he did the breeding, and nothing about the litter came out like Dax. Not only did nothing about the litter came out like Dax, Coco didn't come out like Dax. Coco didn't have nothing to do with it. Dax was nothing but Coco's granddaddy. That's it. And Ty didn't do the breedings to say that, hey, I got Dax in his blood. Or, nah, when he did the breedings, he saw Coco, and he saw her athleticism and her movement, her drive, and he said, I want that. I need that in my program. He did the breedings, and now you see Prince with that athleticism and that movement, that drive. You see El Jefe with that athleticism, that movement, and that drive, which is what Ty did the breedings for. That's what he bred for. That's what he bred to do that. And he accomplished that. So what was that? That was a planned breeding. That was a breeding where he said, I want this, and I know if I take this to Hollywood, this is what I'm going to get. And he did that. And he got that. That very same thing that he was looking for, he got it in those dogs. That's how you breed. That's how you're supposed to breed. You're supposed to see something, or something that you want in a dog, or something that you're looking for, and say, hey, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking to get. I'm going to line this dog up with this dog, and this is what I should get. Coco had drive and athleticism. She had movement, a lot of game. You guys knew what Hollywood brought to the table, and he put the two together, and that's what he got out of that whole litter. Everything was exactly what he wanted, and on top of everything being exactly what he wanted, everything was Hollywood. None of the dogs came out like Coco. None of the dogs came out like that. You're not running around saying, you don't see El Jefe's owner running around saying, I got Dax in my blood. For what? He gonna say, I got a hurricane. I got Hollywood. That's what he's gonna say. You're not gonna know nothing about Dax till you look at the pedigree and see it back there. That's like me. I did the breeding with Prince to get Blessed. Why? I wanted big dogs, athletic dogs, dogs that could move, dogs that have a lot of game, dogs that have a lot of drive. So I went to Prince, and I got that. And that's what's in Bless's pedigree. That's what Bless is all about. All those things I was looking for out of those dogs, I got that in Bless. I got it in her. She gives me that game. She gives me that drive. She gives me that athleticism. Oh, and she's very, very, very intelligent. So guess what? When I take Bless to this guy, guess what I'm going to get? I'm off the top, I'm getting very, very, very intelligent dogs off the top. I already know that. I'm getting that off the top. Bless, I talked about Ace, learning how to break out of his cage. Knows how to get out. Guess who else knows how to get out? Bless. Bless knows how to get out of her cage. She done learned. I don't know how she learned it. I have an idea how she learned it, because she did the same thing Ace used to do when Ace was learning how to get out of his cage. When you would go to put Ace in the cage, he'd walk in the cage and he'd turn around real fast and watch you close the cage. And I saw that same behavior out of Bless. She'd walk in that cage and she would turn around very quickly and watched how that cage, watched how that door, watched the movement on that door, and I'm pretty sure she just did everything in reverse. Get out of that. That's what made you start coughing and sneezing. Yeah, but that's all I had to talk about today. I'm not gonna take a bunch of your time up on this weekend or whenever you get a chance to watch this video. Video is about pedigree. Should we breed off pedigree? We can, if you know what you're getting, if you know what you got, but not necessarily. You don't necessarily have to. If you see the dog, it may be something in that, there may be some desired traits in that dog that you want, that you say, hey, I want this to be part of my program. Like me, I breed standard sized dogs. This is what I want. That's why I got Ace. He's a standard. He's a standard dog. That's what he's gonna be. But I got Lady and I got Bless. They're gonna complement Ace on that size as far as having big dogs. Big standard size dogs. Ace he's gonna bring the bone. He's gonna bring the dome. He's gonna bring the mass and the girth and the size. Lady and Bless, they're gonna bring the frame to put that dome and that bone and that mass on those dogs. That's what they're gonna bring. They're gonna bring that frame. And Ace is gonna bring everything else. So the two breedings, Ace and Lady, and Ace and Bless, the two breedings are gonna complement each other. And we're gonna have some very nice looking, very big dogs. But they're gonna have athleticism and they're gonna have movement. They're gonna have game, they're gonna have drive, they're gonna have all of that. So, like I say, I always tell you, you know, you take your kids outside or your kids go outside, all you need to do is say, hey, take your dog with you. And the dog, he gonna run with them kids the whole time them kids out there. That dog gonna run with them kids the whole time. You ain't gonna have nothing to worry about. And ain't gonna protect them kids. Gonna protect them kids too. Watch over them kids. Somebody walk in the yard, the dog don't know, the dog gonna be on alert. You better put a sign up, say, do not enter, or beware of dog. Cover yourself. When you get too close to your kids, the dogs I'm gonna produce, they're gonna be ready to snap. Look at that joker. Look at him out, check him out. Look at him. That ain't no XL, that's a standard. That ain't no XL, that's a standard. But that's all I got for you today. I appreciate you taking time out to watch the video. If you wouldn't mind, you know, hit me with a like, a comment. Please subscribe. You know what I'm saying? With that, I'm out. Southside Bullies. Man on fire. Ace. We'll holler at you.